Your broker made $2,847 off your last 100 trades. You made $312. And that's not a bug in the system. That is the system. Today I'm going to show you the 5 ways your broker extracts money from your account. 3 of them are in the terms you agreed to but never read, and 2 of them they'd rather you never found out about at all. And by the end, you'll understand exactly why I switched to a broker model that makes these tactics structurally impossible. Not just, we promise we won't do it, impossible. Architecturally impossible. Here's what they taught you. A broker connects you to the market. You place a trade, they route it to a liquidity provider, and they make a small commission. Clean, simple, honest. But that model, the one in the YouTube ads, the one on the About Us page, that's how maybe 5% of brokers actually operate. The other 95%, they discovered something that changed the entire industry. Why route your trades to the market when they can just take the other side themselves? Therefore, let me show you what that actually looks like. Starting with revenue stream number 1. Revenue stream 1, B-book operations. This is the foundation of most broker profits. When you placed that buy order on EUR/USD last Tuesday, you assumed it went to the market. It didn't. Your broker looked at your account, your history, your balance, your behavior patterns, and made a decision. This trader is statistically likely to lose. Therefore, they kept your trade in-house. They became your counterparty. When you lose $500 on that trade, your broker doesn't get a commission. They get your $500 directly. And here's the shock score fact. According to Finance Magnate's 2025 Broker Revenue Report, B-book operations accounted for 68% of the average retail broker's total revenue. Not spreads, not commissions, your losses. Now, does every broker B-book? No, but you need to understand the economics. A pure A-book broker earns $7 to $12 per lot in commission. A B-book broker earns $150 to $400 per lot from trader losses. That's a 20 to 40 times difference in revenue per trade. Therefore, when a broker offers you a $10,000 bonus to deposit, they're not being generous. They calculated that you'll lose $15,000 to $20,000 over the next 90 days. The bonus is their customer acquisition cost. You are the product. Revenue stream 2, spread manipulation. This one's more subtle. Your broker advertises spreads from 0.1 pips. And technically that's true. At 3 a.m. on a Tuesday when nobody's trading, during actual market hours, that spread was widening to 1.8 to 2.4 pips. During news events, I've seen spreads blow out to 8 to 15 pips. Let me put a dollar amount on this. If you trade 5 lots per week on EUR/USD, a 1.5 pip average, spread markup costs you $780 per month. That's $9,360 per year in hidden costs that appear nowhere on your statement. But here's what makes this insidious. The spread is the reason most profitable strategies become unprofitable. Those C-tier strategies from my last video that made $847 in backtesting but only $112 after fees, the spread was eating 87% of their edge. Therefore, a broker advertising low spreads is meaningless. You need to know the average effective spread during your trading hours. Revenue stream 3, swap fees. The one most traders completely ignore, costing them $1,200 to $4,800 per year. Every position you hold past 5 p.m. New York time gets charged a swap fee. Your broker tells you this is the interest rate differential. That's partially true. But what they don't tell you, the actual interbank swap rate might be minus $2.30 per lot. Your broker charges you minus $8.70 per lot. That's $6.40 difference, pure broker revenue. On Wednesday nights, most brokers charge triple swap. Therefore, if you held a 2-lot gold position through Wednesday, you paid $52.20 for the privilege of doing nothing. Over a year, swap fee markups added up to $1,200 to $4,800. Money that left your account in amounts small enough you never noticed. $8 here, $12 there. Death by 1,000 cuts. Revenue stream 4, execution manipulation. You clicked buy at 1.0850. Your order filled at 1.0853. The broker calls this market slippage, but from a 2024 regulatory filing, several major brokers were found running asymmetric slippage. When the market moved against your order, you got full slippage. When it moved in your favor, the broker captured that positive slippage for themselves. Stack it on top of B-book losses, spread markups, and swap fees, and your broker was extracting $12,000 to $17,000 per year from a $10,000 account. Therefore, the trader isn't losing because they can't trade. They're losing because the infrastructure was designed to extract more than they could ever earn. Revenue stream 5, your trading data was being sold, where you place your stop losses, your average position size, what times you trade, whether you add to losing positions. This behavioral data has massive value to institutional traders and HFT firms. Therefore, every revenue stream builds on the last. They B-book your losses, they mark up your spreads, they inflate your swap fees, they manipulate your execution, and then they sell your behavioral data. 5 layers of extraction from one account. Now, everything I just described happened in the past tense for a reason, because there is a different model, and once you see it, you'll understand why the old model is dying. An honest broker makes money one way: execution fees that are visible, fixed, and the same whether you win or lose. 0 financial incentive for you to fail. That means no B-book. Your order goes to the market every time. The broker never becomes your counterparty. The conflict of interest structurally cannot exist. That means 0 spreads. Not from 0.1 pips. 0. The price you see is the price you get. Your back-tested edge translates directly to live results. That means same-day withdrawals. Not processing in 3 to 5 business days. You request today, you receive today. Your money is yours when you want it. That means 500 to 1 leverage available, because when the broker doesn't profit from your liquidation, there's no perverse incentive to over-leverage you into a margin call. Therefore, this is why I'm now trading on MagnoFX and their Act Trader platform. After researching how every other broker actually makes its money, I wanted to trade somewhere the business model is aligned with my success rather than dependent on my failure. Here's the bottom line: you will never outtrade a broker that's designed to profit from your failure. A 60% win rate with a 2 to 1 R to R still loses money if your broker is extracting $12,000 per year through 5 invisible revenue streams. The strategy isn't your problem. The environment is. The link to MagnoFX is in the description. Same day withdrawals, 0 spreads, no B-book. If you're going to spend hundreds of hours mastering a strategy, at least make sure your broker isn't the one trading against you. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch my video where I tested 50 trading strategies and ranked them. Because now that you understand how broker fees destroyed most of those strategies' profitability, because the results will hit different.